My name is Ashley the Gemini. I'm a rapper, artist, poet, whatever you want to see me as. I don't know how I stand out, but I see a lot of artists or people, they feed off each other, like in the sense, bite off each other. And in that sense, I try to be myself. So that's all I can do to stand out is be myself.
All I really need is myself. Mama said that I'm gon' need help. I'm gon' grab that 40 for myself, like got that 40 hanging from my belt, like.
What inspires my art? I guess everything in the sense, like where I've grown up, who I've grown up with, my brothers, some teachers I've had, some local artists. Watching people grow, I guess the most inspires me because I don't want to be left behind. So through there, I just make more art. I definitely feel like SoFlo has influenced my artistry. Just by the people I was raised around and grown up with, certain music. I love the culture and I love South Florida and the people here, so definitely. The first time I told you I loved you, I ain't mean it. I guess you were just stupid enough to believe it. Like me, I just say that shit for no reason. This is treason. Meaning to the captain. Already said I ain't fuck a relationship, so when I dipped, don't ask me what happened. Being a rapper and poet, I identify as both. It's just weird because I see both sides to it. Like when it's poetry, like I'll see people in suits or people in like fancy attire. Or if I go to a rap show, I see people sagging their pants. I see people, just different people. You feel me? It's very different audiences and crowds, and I have to act a different manner. It's not really acting different, but I have to act a different manner when I have different shows. I just got a passion for taking and breaking hearts, so made no mistake, I'm a flake, can't wait to create a lake of tears to come down your face, so don't say, well, this is fate to me, cause all that shit just seems so fake to me. That's why I don't pry into the make-believe. I hope you ain't think falling in love with me while you letting it safely. So it's weird, but I do identify as both. I wouldn't say either or as both. It's an equal standing, I would say. I guess I'm just a fuck nigga. The reason why she better try to trust niggas, but let's not pretend like you never knew what this was. Like, how can someone like me ever better gift of love? I better love myself.
I know you ain't me, I ain't me too. What will this take me? What will I do? Hey, someone away me, can't see, can't snooze. I face my demons, knowing them what I want to. Like, I know you hate me.
My name is Deshaun Watson. I'm an artist, producer, director, editor, a whole bunch of things that just need to be done. I feel I stand out from other artists in my area because I really take the time to really learn my craft. And I really just spend a lot of time just really trying to stand out, just try different things and not necessarily follow any type of rules, trends, or like guides like that.
You want someone you can confide in, and I want more than simply just trying. Cause I don't need more chances, no. I feel like forever in a moment.
What inspires my art? A lot of life. I definitely pull from life. I write about just things that happen in my life, things that I find relatable. Other artists inspire me too, definitely. There are a lot of artists I look up to regards into work-wise or creativity, a lot of things like that just genuinely inspire me and make me pull from there. One of my least favorite aspects about being an artist stems from being misunderstood. Because it's a constant battle of just really just trying to be yourself, but on the same note, understanding that not everybody's going to understand you, not everybody's going to get you, and you just have to definitely come to that acceptance. A lot of people are not really going to see the same things you see, your perspective and ideals, so it's something tough, but it's just something you get used to. One of my most favorite parts about creating is just the continuous growth. Honestly, just seeing something you made from years, days, months before, and just seeing your current standpoint, it's really a beautiful process. The whole process itself is something I truly love. Watching something you literally just thought of get conceptualized into a complete final product. South Florida has affected my sound in a very positive manner. It's definitely been a big influence. It's been a big inspiration. It's definitely a big motivation also just to continue to want to grow and make something that people can relate to at home. I feel as if I would have stayed where I was initially born in New York. I don't really feel like the same opportunities would be as prevalent, so I definitely believe that living, growing up here in South Florida has played a huge impact on the kind of music and art I make. Just to see the culture around and see how important it is to see there's always a show, there's always an art thing, there's always a gallery, there's always a big importance on art. So just to really pull from that, it's played a huge aspect, played a huge role. One of my favorite songs I made was on my last project. It's called Don't Be So Emotional. It's a song called Hope to End. It's my intro because it's just very honest, it's very open, it's really just me being as transparent as possible. It's just really something that I try to make as close to my heart and everything. So
yeah, I thought I had it all figured out. Get mom and dad a new crib and get my people out. They beat me to the punch and left like Hawaiian. And recently, I don't even know who I am.
Which do I feel like I identify the most as? I definitely want to say a producer, because producing necessarily is kind of the first step in regards to me making anything that I make, because I have to make the foundation, which is the beat, and the beat really to me dictates what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna write about. It really sets the mood. So, and then at the next stage is like I'm a writer, I write how I write what I write about, and it goes into the recording process, and if I feel like doing a video to it, I'm thinking up. So it's not, honestly, to me, it's just stages. It's just real stages, and I guess I'd be the best one, which is the first one, because I spend the most time doing it. So probably a producer, I'd probably identify the most as.
Alone is how you feel. Alone is how you stay. Being alone with you, we don't feel alone today. Alone is how you feel. Alone is how you stay. Being alone with you, we don't feel alone today.